Meanwhile, on Persona 4 Golden. Hey, I know this looks real strange, but this is the new intro for Persona 4 Golden. Now, I know what you're thinking. How can something this crisp and good be on the PC? Somebody actually got an amalgamation of the cutscenes from the Vita version, and I already put his name on the actual video, so you'll have to look that up. But quite frankly, when it comes down to the PC version, Sega and Atlus in their infinite wisdom put Denovuo, an anti-piracy system, in the game, and that means cutscenes like this are ripping, tearing, slowing down, destroying the game, probably lagging. Oh look, there's Mayumi Amano, Saki Konishi, and also King Moron respectively. Nice way to spoil the game there, Atlus. It means they're expecting you to play. And then there's this bitch here. Yeah, more on her later. Cause she's the key reason why I wanted to avoid Persona 4 Golden. Specifically her dungeon. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, you get new music, a new opening, some new cutscenes, so I'll show those off as I go along. So any new changes between April and May are probably going to be covered the first week, and some changes in June and July will be probably covered the next week, then I'll catch up. So first off, as you can see, this is the PC version, how it truly performs. It rips, it tears, it slows down, it lags, and God does it sputter. But the good news is, you could choose whatever difficulty. Not just from the start, you could choose whatever difficulty from the game onward. But the thing about this is, when you choose the difficulty, you're not stuck on that. You can change it anytime. And guess what? Golden actually ups the ante, and I'll get on that a little later. And now it's time for us to talk about the main annoyance of this game. Now, this game rips and tears, and yeah, it's playing pretty slow, but here's the thing. The graphics looks fan-freaking-tastic. It's a graphical update from the Vita version, which is a graphical update from the PS2 version, which is I was playing. So yeah, they were going full 3D. However, putting in Denovuo pretty much gives an FU to all of the people who wants to play this game on low-end PCs. Meaning, you have to get a really, really advanced capture card, not a capture card, a graphics card, in order for to actually play this game, because Sega don't think about low-end. They think about the new school. And unfortunately, this game came out long after my PC. As in, it came out 3 years after my PC, and if I would have played an emulator of this, it'd be playing a lot better than this. And that's a shame. Goes to show you just how stupid decisions Sega actually makes. See the Sonic franchise for more details. And if I'm talking over this, because you've already seen this cutscene. As a matter of fact, that cutscene is pretty much in part 1. With the exception of this.
You dropped this. Whatever. All I did was pick it up.
Yeah, piss off, you snooty bitch. Oh, by the way, that's Marie.
What's wrong?
Yeah, her social link is what makes or break us ever getting the true ending of Persona 4. Golden, that is. Not to mention, she could be very abrasive and snooty. and annoying.
There's so little
I may
to
be
do.
talking
I'm
over
sure
this
you'll get bored
cutscene, but
fast.
this is a little bit of a
Tired of
difference
hanging out
here
with
in
your friends
Persona
and
4
doing part-time
Golden.
jobs.
Now, normally in Persona
Speaking of
4,
which, we're actually looking for part-time help
you'll have
right
a
now.
really long cutscene with no break. But after this, gas attendant
thought,
gives
why
you a
don't you?
handshake of a
You're not a good
lifetime.
student.
Well, guess what? Something weird happens. Or should I say something that's a blessing in disguise, considering the fact of what the PC version is right now, and that is a glitchy, buggy mess due to Denovuo. And that is, after the handshake, and of course the fact that you get dizzy and sick from actually taking said handshake, you were actually able to explore the town. That's right. Well, we'll get to that, because then again, while recording this on my laptop, it's pretty damn slow. It's unbelievably slow, and I apologize for that. If it's of poor quality, then, well,
That's understandable. It must have been a long
I
trip for you.
truly apologize. Yeah, it might not get any
Get some
views.
fresh air.
Then
Just
again,
let
this
me know
is
when you're ready to
YouTube. No, it's not YouTube. It's that stupid algorithm. Whatever the hell. The point is, you're now able to explore the town, and you're now able to do whatever you... Well, I don't know. You're not able to do whatever you want. You're able to actually go over and save. And it'd be wise for you to do so, because the PC version crashes at this point. I've had it happen to me at least 3 times. Oh, now it's time for to actually talk about the difficulty while I'm here too. Let's change the difficulty, shall we? If it actually goes to that point. It's probably moving a little bit slower. But, due to how slow this is, you can hear it, but... Ah, there it is. You can change the difficulty to any difficulty you want if you put it on easy, but here's the thing. The reason why I put it on very easy, you can abuse how much damage you take, how much damage you give, more importantly, how much experience points you get, and how much how much money you win, and if you retry a battle or not. So you can start on very easy and make it to where it could be easier even on the harder difficulties. So that way, you won't have people bitching and complaining. And by the way, I actually do up the difficulty off screen. So there's that. Oh yeah, new voice actors by the way too. Take a listen. Just in case you probably have not heard this voice before. Here's a hint. It's Noir.
My trial of the dragon?
She's not the only one that got a new voice actor. Teddy did too. I just didn't record his, because, you know, the lag and all, and plus it actually crashed. But Margaret's dialogue here will be a little bit different. Although it does sound the same, there's a catch. Look on the left hand of Igor.
If you strengthen your bonds properly, their power will help you overcome any ordeal. Our role is to facilitate that.
My contribution is to give birth to new personas. By mixing together multiple persona cards, I can transmute them into a new form. This, in other words, is the fusion of personas. You have the power to hold multiple personas and to use them accordingly. When you defeat an enemy, the seeds of possibility you attain will appear before you as cards. At times, they may be hard to grasp, but you must master your fear and reach out to them. When you obtain new cards, please do not hesitate to bring them here. If you have been developing your social links, then your persona will gain even more power. they will be one of your chief sources of strength. You would do well to take this to heart.
The tome you see in my hand is the Persona Compendium. Registering the personas you hold will allow you to recall them at any time. Please see me when you wish to use it. Oh, and one more thing. I would like to introduce a new resident of the Velvet Room, who will be helping you on your journey. Marie?
Yeah, I can hear. Nice to meet you. Huh? Oh, maybe. That'd explain why you're so familiar.
Excuse her. This is Marie. Her soul is still very young and...
Shut up. Don't tell him any more about me than you need to.
As you can see. She may be brusque at times, but please understand that she is only an apprentice, and forgive her for her impoliteness. Marie will be dealing with skill cards. Using these cards will allow you to provide your personas with new powers. Also, I am sure she will help you form a bond between yourself and the outside world. Marie will contact you at a later date. Please feel free to speak with her here when you wish to use her services.
Do you recall my words to you before? The coming year is a turning point in your destiny. If the mystery goes unsolved, your future may be forever lost. I meant precisely what I said. Defeat in battle is not the only way your journey may come to an end. Please do not forget this. When next we meet, you will come here of your own will. I look forward to it. Until then, farewell.
And that's right, folks. Marie gives you skill cards. How do you acquire skill cards? Randomly through battle. Yeah, that's right. We have to rely on the card system again. Oh, it's gonna be random. There's a good chance you run into a penalty card and you lose all of your experience and all the cards. It's so scary. Well, guess what? At least there's one thing about Golden they fixed. It's no longer random, and also I'm able to change Yosuke's commands right from the start, as opposed to waiting till he gets into his first battle in order for that to happen. And I am so sorry that the video is sputtering and trying so hard to actually keep up, because the lag is just so real with this. This, by the way, is the new theme of, well, the new battle theme for Persona 4 Golden. So get used to listening to this every time you get into a battle. And this is the only time you'll actually hear something like this in the actual gameplay, unless I show off a different enemy's weakness. Because there are some enemies that change their weakness as of Golden. Now, there is a shuffle time. Shuffle time is a hell of a lot different. And unfortunately, my video has not caught up yet because, well, duh, PC version.
At times, they may be hard to grasp.
I know I'm talking over Igor, but here's the thing.
Reach out to them.
The shuffle time is different. Depending on how many cards you get, you could actually pick one or two. You could pick an effect card, or you could pick Persona. And Apsaras is actually one of the Persona that we probably will need for later on. And also, when I edited the actual difficulty, I put it on very hard, just so I could actually have a challenge. So that was temporarily, by the way. And I've completely destroyed all the enemies, and that would explain why I got so much damage and also so high of experience and money just from that one battle. And by the time I'm done with this, I'll probably have more than enough money to work with. So yeah, you have to find these cards first, then give them to Marie, and then afterwards Marie actually sells them back to you with your own yen. Yeah, that's kind of stupid, and she doesn't give you a discount either. Now then, we're back home, and there's a new event here, which is why I'm showing this off. As soon as you walk upstairs, you're going to be called back down to the lower area, downstairs basically, because you're going to get a phone call from Morooka. Yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, this new event just so happens to be the introduction of the outfit changes that will actually take place. Okay, how should I put this? You're gonna get outfits that you could equip in your menu, and that will only change when you go to the dungeon. It's not like Persona 5 where you can just equip a new outfit and all of a sudden it's gonna be in the cutscenes as well. But well, it's not gonna be in the cutscenes, but it's gonna be in, well, the entirety of Mementos or any of the palaces that you visit. But in order for you to actually do this, you have to talk to Dojima first, because Dojima will not let you out at night, especially after you had a terrible day. So you're gonna have to call Morooka first, and then afterwards talk to Dojima, and then you're gonna have to meet Morooka in the shopping district. And that scooter will come into play a little bit later, and there's an event for that too, so I'll show that off and probably edit the actual cutscene that it goes with, because yes, there is a cutscene for the scooter. On that note, let's meet up with Morooka, who's reprimanding a student for not immediately going home. So, on that note, let's go over to Morooka. Yeah, I know, stuttering. I know, I'm so sorry. So, with that said, you can now equip the outfit that you actually got from Morooka. He gave you the Yasuhai gym outfit. So with that said, you can just head back, you can put on the jersey, and next time you come to Yukiko's dungeon or any sort of dungeon and you have that on, it'll switch clothes. Hell, you can even switch clothes on the fly as soon as you enter the dungeon. So they'll change into different outfits, and also they have dialogue with each and every outfit. Now, you won't get any more outfits until way later in the game when, well, Morooka kicks the bucket, and more importantly, Kashiwagi takes over. She actually gives you more items to work with. So there's that. We're gonna head on home, and more importantly, we're going to go on ahead and talk to Dojima, and it'll be there that we're going to pretty much call it a day, because there's going to be a new thing that happens the following day on the 18th.
You're back.
So, in case you're wondering what the new thing is that happens on the 18th, well, the thing that happens on the 18th will be at the Tatsumi Shrine as soon as we're done with this. And of course, there's no vocal cutscenes here, so bear that in mind. Yeah, Dojima will tell you to be careful whenever you go out into the area, but sometimes he won't even let you out. Sometimes you just have to stay indoors, even if you've unlocked the ability to fish. Speaking of which, that's where the actual event is. We're going to be gathering stuff for the fishing rod, which we can actually get early if we're lucky, that is. So buying the kid Dr. Salt Neo would give him, or at least whatever random item he wants. If he asks for the steak skewer, well, guess what? You're not going to be able to get that until maybe after we've got to the deadline of Yukiko. Because some of the stores will open up a little bit later. But anything else, you can just buy from him if you have enough money to do so, and just give him the cola, just so that he'll give you the Tatsuhime Ladybug, which is going to lead into getting the fishing pole so that you'll be able to start catching fish, which is something that needs to be done for rank 9 of the Fox. So now we're going to also head over to the school, and there's a new thing about the school that needs to be addressed. The new thing is, whenever quests pop up, you can just simply head over to the area and you'll notice something strange about these quests. I mean, back then, in the PS2, you didn't know the quest was available or not. You just have to simply run up and talk to the people, and if you knew where they are, you're great. If you didn't, you probably would have missed a couple of quests as an end result. Well, if you actually want to do quests here in Golden, look for people with a certain item or should I say certain symbol over their head, and that would be the exasperated mark right there. That will pretty much signify that there's a quest. Again, I apologize for the slowdown. Blame Denovuo, because that's exactly what's responsible for this. And on that note, the answers for this quest is the same as before. The only difference is his dialogue is a lot more like his dialogue's a lot more overblown than what it is before. They did make a few dialogue changes in Golden, so bear that in mind if you see your favorite scene and it doesn't sound right. Now we have to go into town, and there's one last thing to do. Oh, by the way, if you accidentally press the cancel button, oh god, I hope this doesn't crash my system. Oh god, oh no, oh god, oh no. That thing in the top right hand corner, or should I say left hand corner, that, ladies and gentlemen, is the voice. The voice is literally the always online option that litters your screen with actual advice. Yes, there's online options where you can connect with other Steam users and they give you the answers as to how to beat certain beat certain areas, how to beat certain bosses, what to do next. And that may sound like a good idea, but Denovuo plus that equals your computer's gonna die. And thankfully mine didn't. But any other low-end computer would have probably crashed by now. Thank God I was using a fan towards this. And lastly, we come to Marie. Yes, we have to actually visit Marie this day first. And, Igor has nothing to say as far as for voice acting is concerned. But you could actually check on Dwellers, and that's what you do. First you check on Dwellers, and then you check on Marie. Thankfully, Marie does not have a prerequisite to start her social link, but you need to be at you need to be past the 18th of April in order for to start that, and you have to listen to her request. The problem is, she pretty much delays all of the post-game stuff. Her rank 6 is delayed in July 26th, and more importantly, there's nothing good you get from her except for post-game. That's it, and the Aeon has to be fused. Other than that, I will continue on in part 2 with Golden.